Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stone Face Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we are here to watch some Symphogear G. Where last time... Oh, I'm sorry. Order of operations, comments than last time. Let's go and see what everyone has to say. Joshua says, you kinda talked over the explanation for what's happening with Maria, which is that she's not Fine at all. Natsaja tells her you don't have to play the great Fine anymore, and that she doesn't harbor any trace of Fine's soul in her. The episode doesn't tell us yet whether or not Maria is acting along with this, but at the minimum, Natsaja has known all along that Maria wasn't Fine. In fact, a great example of this is how quickly she covered for Maria earlier this episode when she failed to recall Fine recovering the Symphogear artifact. Not only did she say that Maria has yet to recover all of her memories, but she then told Veer to direct all artifact questions to her instead so that she doesn't find out how little Maria actually knows. As far as Natsaja's awareness, none of the girls are actually Fine, and she's been promoting this lie because it's the one thing that gives them control over Veer, who is otherwise absolutely insane. That is absolutely correct right
I
there.
mean, we
Uh,
we knew though. We already knew that. So besides talking over it,
mhm.
we knew.
Um, I guess to elaborate more on it, I don't think Maria knew for a while and was actually afraid of it. And now it is kind of turned back around into, instead of being worried about turning into Fine, she's more worried maybe about metaphorically doing so, or maybe just the fact that when she transforms, more people get killed.
I was going to
That is,
say that literally her mother told her, but it's literally the thing you just read. That
yeah,
despite
yeah.
despite us
She didn't know
apparently
initially.
talking over that scene, we both already knew that her mother told her. So that's the scene that we always reference back to. Plus, we already know who Fine. Well, I know who Fine is. You've argued with me every time.
Yeah.
It's the girl. It's the girl who did the bubble thing when all the shit was falling down onto her.
And I
We
think we both think it's the different girls who did the bubble, which is the funny part.
Well, no, I mean, I know I said last time who it was, and you said no, it's the other girl, despite the fact that the girl I'm talking about is literally in a fight with the other girl right now about who Fine is. I mean, she's doing all the Fine shit. It's
Right.
clearly her.
Still, I do love the way the Doctor has covered for it, and yeah, no, this is the only way to keep Veer in control, because as you said, absolutely insane. And as soon as it falls apart, he just does his own damn thing. He does not care. Continuing the comment, I'll also say that I always felt the gradual lessening of the impact of the superb song to be fairly consistent. As Veer states this episode, the higher your sync rate, the less recoil. The only superb song we've seen kill people are Kanade and Serena. Kanade was known to have a really bad sync rate and use Linker to even sync at all, while Serena technically survived her superb song, but then the building collapsed on her, and that's a little less survivable. Tachibana and Yukine both showed visible damage when they used theirs in Season 1. Hibiki only avoid damage, being fused with an artifact gives you pretty damn good sync rate, and Kirika and Shirabe would have only survived using theirs this episode if Hibiki didn't stop it, because they were overdosing on Linker. So far, there's always been some sort of price for them using it. It's not guaranteed death, but you also can't just fire it off for free. The only times we've seen no recoil at all for Superb songs were during the X Drive transformations at the end of Season 1, a state of miraculously improved sync rate, and whenever Hibiki absorbed the energy of others, which we only learned later speeds up her fusion.
I don't think we ever got shown, at least in season one, of Kanade using a linker. So take it for granted whatever you said there. At the same time, sync rate also wasn't a thing that got mentioned until season two. So it's kind of the midichlorians of this show that we've only just been introduced to it as a concept.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a back explanation. They started off by saying you will die because I think that's all they really have for examples. And I think it kind of stuck in our brains a little bit, at least in mine. But we're shown evidence throughout it that they're probably learning maybe that's not true. I think it does. We do have a line that is being drawn. It's just that maybe we were bad at seeing it.
Well, take it like this. In the past, that we're aware of right now, there was only three of these people, right? Four.
Hmm.
Four, technically, I guess. You had the two American ones, Maria and Serena, and then you had Kanade and Tsubasa, right?
Yeah.
Right. Kanade almost killed herself with her superb song. Tsubasa did kill herself with her superb song, and Serena killed herself in a building collapse. Who knows? They might have thought she killed herself with the superb song. So
Yeah, that requires a lot of investigation.
3 out of 4 people dead or nearly dead due to superb song. So it's
Current
that,
advice, stop doing it, please. Don't die.
yeah, not inconceivable to think that the superb song just kills you, especially if you know nothing about sync rate.
Yeah, it is the initial position we're given, and that position changes, and we didn't realize that that was a possibility. So, on to our next comment. Where did Slash says, and tell me if you understand this at all. Egalima and Shul Shagana are weapons of Zababa. So, Theta, does that mean anything to you? You chose the comment. What do you think? What are these things? Who are these people? Where am I?
Well, clearly these things are weapons of Sababa. You're in, you're in doxing you now.
Theta, what is Updog? What is Ligma? Tell me.
These nuts.
Alright, so I think revealing we know absolutely nothing. Let's talk about what happened last
I mean,
time.
it's very important information that I'm sure we'll understand next time
I
you comment.
I think Sababa's the island. We'll get back to that.
No,
So,
that's the frontier. The island is the frontier.
on episode Destiny Arc number 11, as Miku makes a full recovery, it is revealed the blast she and Hibiki took both freed Miku from her mind control and removed Hibiki's relic, curing her condition. Meanwhile, Chris joins the FIS as they explore Frontier, which Veer powers up using the Nephilim Heart. Injecting himself with Linker, Veer activates the Frontier, using the moon itself to pull it out of the sea, before destroying many fleets with its gravitational power. With the moon brought ever even closer to Earth, Veers reveals to Maria that his vision of saving mankind is to destroy all of humanity and repopulate the Earth with himself, leaving Maria devastated. As Tsubasa heads off towards Frontier, Hibiki encourages Sarabe to do what she thinks is right and go as well, hitching a ride with her. Arriving at Frontier, Tsubasa soon faces Krish as Sarabe faces Kirika, while Hibiki pushes ahead to find Maria, who is informed by Natsaja that her song may be able to stop the moon from falling. Oh gosh, I need a breath after all that. But yes, everybody is set up to be in a large series of duels and interactions, and we're getting them this episode. Theta, what's on your mind there?
A giant moon-sized fist that pulled the moon down ever closer. Or pulled up an island. But the effect would also have to be pulling down the moon slightly.
Mhm.
Or I guess
Let
a more human-sized fist that was used to slap Maria across the face.
I want to see Veers do a transformation scene. I want to see him like do the full Symphogear transformation scene. He gets like the high heel boots and everything. This is the form of Nephilim.
I mean, I've seen that before. Is this a zombie? Is a
Yeah.
magical girl transformation, but the magical girl transformation is always this boy who's also a zombie.
Oh, that's perfect. That's
He has
great.
a
Love it.
chainsaw as a weapon.
Hell yeah. Let's see. So we have a lot of reveals, a lot of conflicts, and I think my prediction for this episode is that Hibiki will meet up with Maria, and Maria will hand over the majority of Gungear to her. That's what's going to happen. Or maybe they split it in half with each other or something. I don't know. Is it like a candy bar? Can you do that?
Are you suggesting someone's gonna split in half?
No, I'm suggesting they share powers because they both are powered by Gungear, but Maria has had the majority of it, and Hibiki has had
If
shards of it
Maria
shoved into her.
if Maria gives her everything, then she's not splitting it up. She's giving everything.
Right, that's why my secondary option was maybe they split it in half like a candy bar. Here, you take half the sword, and I take half the sword. We'll both put a hand on it.
I think there's only one way to know, and that's by watching.
That is true. So in that case, let's just go ahead and watch. In which case, before we get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below to feed that algorithm. Top of all that, if you watch more shows like this, unfiltered, uncensored, and uncut, as well as some early access stuff, you can check it out over on the Patreon. It's just $5 a month, no pressure. It's a little sport channel, just a little bit extra. Start the music, start the fight scenes.
Oh, right, yeah, I forgot we're having this fake fight.
Did she miss every shot?
Because she's not trying to hit her. Remember when she had her point blank at the back of the head, and she still managed to only barely scratch her?
Ah, true. She seems serious, though.
Behold, as everybody fights everybody.
Yeah, we gotta set up like our series of dueling duels.
I love you even more. Alright, there's something also about when Fine is taking over somebody, their eyes change, so I guess keep that in mind.
Yeah, we gotta keep an eye on that. Also, helicopter blades. I love it.
Yeah, the ninja and the super Hulk guy.
The Bavarian Illuminati.
You know, as you do.
The entire financial world is willing to let everybody die via moon. Maybe you should do something.
The moon is an observational device. Okay, I know the old one's dying, but I think I've already said before, moon as device was one of my things. You know, from Gurren Lagann, that whole thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Hot, 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 woo!
Less than a month ago, she was just a random superstar. Who?
Getting all operatic now.
Who's actually the coolest, like, music star right now, Theta, for you?
I don't listen to modern music.
Anyway,
she's like the #1 star anyway.
Exactly.
Worldwide.
I was trying to make a comparison. What if Kanye came out with a super suit? He's doing it next week.
Oh, they're doing the Bill and Ted thing, getting everybody on Earth to sing a song at the same time.
I was gonna go with the spirit bomb. Give me your energy.
But remember, Bill and Ted had everybody in the world sing from all time, everybody in time.
I just love the diegetic, like, radioized version of it as they're just driving their jeep. It's so cute.
It's slowly climbing the stairs.
It's to, like, the second flight is already exhausted.
Creepy. Creepier. Obviously, it's a bomb collar.
Savannah's response just be like, what, you don't want to be stylish too?
首根っこ引きずってでも連れ帰ってやる。お前の居場所、帰る場所に。お前がどんなに拒絶しようと、私はお前のやりたいことに手を貸してやる。それが片翼では飛べぬことを知る私の先輩と風を吹かせる者の果たすべき使命だ。
Sephiroth?
そうだったよ。
The
かなで。そうさ。だから翼のやりたいことは私が。周りのみんなが助けてやる。
we had way too little of you.
何をしてるのですか？ソックビのギアスが外れるまでもう間もなくですよ。
Well, you called it.
Well, it's obvious.
Yeah.
I guess the only other way to like twist it would be if he's so insane that he made a collar that literally just falls off.
I just thought it'd be funny to mess with you. He says and he destroys the world. Missiles versus swords.
I mean, we already saw Chris was intentionally trying to miss before, so...
Oh, we found our third reactor right there. Welcome aboard, viewers.
Yeah, when I think your weapon is a giant circle where you're in the middle of it, and the other one is a pair of like wide open scissors cut in the center of it, I feel like you're at the disadvantage.
Reach does matter.
Also, yeah, their songs perfectly, perfectly for each other.
Yeah, it's the duet is entirely designed here from the beginning, I think, which is great, because that's what these characters are.
Probably plays out a lot better in the native language, though.
Oh, you mean the lyrics? Probably.
キリちゃん、どうしても弾けないの。弾かせたいのなら、力ずくでやってみせるといいですよ。
And for the love of God, why does your outfit feature a butt crack?
ままならない思いは、力ずくで押し通すしかないじゃないですか。
You see, it's somebody else's voice. Everyone's superb song is someone else's voice. Why did you say that name?
Oh, there it is. It's like...
Oh, she is a witch. And she's our Gundam.
God, it really has gone full back. That's awesome.
私が調べを守るんです。たとえフィーネの魂に私が塗りつぶされることになっても。ドクターのやり方で助かる人たちも。
These are so much better than our original transformations.
They're way more over the top, that's for sure.
I would get sick in an instant, though, if I was on that thing. You're holding onto a bar and spinning 360 with a jetpack.
キリちゃん、もう戦わないで。私から大好きなキリちゃんを奪わないで。
Told you. Told
Hey.
you I was right.
何これ。まさか調べですか。
And you thought it was the green girl for no
There's a-
reason.
調べなのに。
He thought it was her.
私は調べ。
Yeah, everybody thinks it's them for some reason.
調べに悲しい思いをしてほしくなかったのに、できたのは調べを泣かすことだけです。
Bitch, you just tried to kill me. What are you talking about?
本当に嫌な子だね。消えてなくなりたいです。
Oh, now she's killing herself.
It's the only way to end this.
By killing your friend? Wow, I guess I've
God.
lost Fine again already.
I was wondering how that would resolve.
Unless she has the skin thing that Fine had before.
No, that was artifact improvised, I think.
Yeah, but we don't know what Fine brings with her. You know, for the rest of the world that has no idea what's going on, this is just a free concert.
I was about to say, someone out there probably doesn't get it. But also, watching Superstar reveal that they're superhero, and then also seeing them fail in the same breath.
この人、ビッキーたちと同じ。
It's a hell of a whiplash.
誰かを助けるために歌を歌うなんて。
シンフォギア奏者はこれから僕が統治する未来には不要。そのためにぶつけ合わせたのですが。
Ah, he's insane and he's such a nerd. He can't go down
強
cliffs.
すぎる。はあ？
約束通りニカ所属の奏者は片付けた。だからソロモンの杖を私に。
こんなままごとみたいな取引にどこまで応じる必要があるんですかね。なんで爆発しない？
壊れてんだよ。約束の保護と悪党のやりそうなことだ。
Genre savvy.
Yeah, everyone here has been aware from the beginning. Yeah, is that gonna really do anything, man? You got... Okay, maybe it will.
Self-destruct. Didn't know that was an option.
Hey, it worked.
Yeah, I guess this show wasn't fan servicey enough.
Yeah, but also Dr. Beard's getting beaten up by someone half his age, wearing nothing. Still a hilarious bit of imagery. Oh, one hell of a reveal song here.
そんなことができるのか。
できんだよ。そういう先輩だ。やでもいるごとき刃。俺は主球は正義の花。良いひらめいた残月。
That's just not fair. Blades that come out of your feet like that can only be made to cut people down by the ankles.
昨日まで組み立ててきた
Unless, of course, you do a handstand and spin at the same time.
ならばこちらも真打ちをくれてやる
At least it's not like the
It
James
was
Bond
always
poison
my
shoe.
plan to get naked.
コンビネーションだからこそ目をつむっていてもわかるだからかわせるかわしてくれるただの一言で通じ合えるから私のバカにも付き合ってもらえる
Off by an inch, dead.
I do like that these two were just friends because they just both like fighting. It's just so good. It's cute.
You can just call on your school uniform?
I guess it's stored somewhere. Then Chris is like, now I have Solomon's cane.
気に病むな私も一人では何もできないことを思い出せた何よりこんな首相な雪音を
And you've changed into a third outfit.
それにしたってよなんで私の言葉を信じてくれたんだ
雪音が先輩と呼んでくれたのだ続く言葉を斜めに聞き流すわけにはいかぬだろう
それだけか
それだけださあ立花と合流するぞ
まったくどうかして嫌がるだからこいつらのそばはどうしようもなく私の帰る場所なんだな
I mean, it would have been a bigger thing had we all both not, like, called it from the beginning.
ソロモンの杖を手放すとはこうなったらマリアをぶつけ
It's more the characters getting to realize it, I suppose.
調べ目を開けて
Back to the tragedy, though.
キリちゃんじゃないだとするとあなたが
どうだっていいじゃないそんなこと
どうでもよくない私の友達が泣いている
そうね誰の魂も塗りつぶすことなくこのままおとなしくしているつもりだったけれどそうもいかないものね魂を両断する刺激を受けてあまり長くは持ちそうもない
That's my Fine.
私をかばってでもどうして
あの子に伝えてほしいのよ
あの子
だって数千年も悪者やってきたのよいつかの時代どこかの場所で
Oh, come on. You better be coming back in season 3.
今日を生きるあなたたちで何とかなさ
立花響
いいつか未来に人がつながれるなんてことは
It would be just like me to somehow pick the immortal millennia-old character that still finds a way to die.
Who sacrifices herself for the other characters.
Yeah, but I mean, literally sacrificed herself to her, a nobody, after being the villain of last season.
Good solidifying, like, the entire end of season 1, though, and that the change actually mattered.
フィーネにですかみんなが私を助けてくれているだからキリちゃんの力も貸してほしい一緒にマリアを救おう
Imagine thinking Fine was an important character and watching her die in a 1 minute long scene.
マリアもう一度月遺跡の再起動を無理よ私の歌で世界を救うなんてマリア月の落下を食い止める最後のチャンスなのですよ
Second time she got slapped in the face by this guy.
How'd you get up here?
What the fuck you mean you have to get up here?
I thought he got punched out.
No? I know we're making fun of this a lot, Griff, but I feel like you're not actually paying attention.
I must have blinked and missed it.
そんなに遺跡を動かしたいのならあんたが月に行ってくればいいだろう有史以来 あまたの英雄が人類支配を成し得なかったのは人の数がその手に余るからだ。だったら支配可能なまでに減らせばいい。僕だからこそ気づいた必勝を。英雄に憧れる僕が英雄を超えてみせる。
よくもマムを。
I'm gonna be fair, your mother is dying. Going out in an explosion on the moon is probably better than what she had in store for herself.
そこをどけ。融合奨励第1号。
違う。
Is that my name now?
I guess it is.
融合奨励なんかじゃない。ただの立花響がマリアさんとお話ししたくてここに来てる。
お前と話す必要はない。マムがこの男に殺されたのだ。ならば私もこいつを殺す。世界を守れないのなら私も生きる意味はない。
What, you thought Hibiki was gonna dodge? Oh,
She kind of did.
意味なんて後から探せばいいじゃない。
Why is your perfectly round spear cutting
生
somebody?
きるのを諦めないで。
No, that was an edge.
There's no edge, it's round. Well, now she's killing herself.
Oh, there it is.
And she's stolen Gungnir.
She just needed to touch the artifact.
マリアを助けるです。
あのバカの仕業だな。あ、だけど立
Yeah, killing herself.
Stealing.
Cool, 2 adolescent girls naked on worldwide television. Someone's in trouble.
何が起きているの。こんなことってあり。
Something very embarrassing. That's what's happening.
これはあなたの歌。胸の歌がしてみせたこと。あなたの歌って何。
なんなの。一斉響き。ハンドのセーブで。
This is both very dumb and very exciting at the same time.
I know, right?
They
Hibiki
said
just
this is
wanted it
literally-
really hard and it works.
I feel like this is literally Gurren Lagann for girls.
I'm down for that. Hibiki's back.
So, like, God, are they gonna wake up the moon next episode?
Moon turns around and there's just a giant face on it.
Oh no, it's like an observation post. It's fucking Gurren Lagann. They're literally... Alright, first we gotta destroy the moon because for some reason I forgot the Tower of Babel thing. And now
Yeah.
we have to turn on the moon because it's another thing from another people. We got too many mythologies all coming in play here.
No, all the same one.
No,
So-
it's not. Tower of Babel is pre-Christianity. And now, okay, if it's all the same one, tell me who Zababa is.
No, I mean, it's following its own continuity. The moon is apparently made by some sort of ancient people and or God, of course, which Fine described. Fine then tried to blow up the moon so that she could talk to God again. That turned the moon off, which also made the moon fall. And what the Maria's crew has been trying this whole time has been to try to put the moon back into place and turn it back on, because that's the only way you can put it back into place.
Also, apparently Zababa is a woman.
Oh, there we go.
I just said works of goddess Zababa. No,
And that means
they
she'll-
didn't.
it's
They
like
didn't.
the, Buzzsaw
You know,
artifact.
here's the thing. You said that it turned off the moon, and that's never been said or indicated whatsoever.
They
But
have-
I
yeah,
think
they've been
you're.
talking about this last episode only, so yeah.
Well, no, they didn't say it here either that they turned the moon off. Just that they had to turn the moon on. No, I'm saying what Fine did last season, it was never indicated turned the moon off, like you just said. But,
Right, they only just now said it.
no, they didn't. They said they had to turn the moon on. That's all they said. Not that the moon was ever on before. But conceivably, the moon is already on, even though it looks like Maria failed to turn the moon on. Because how else was everybody in the world understanding what Maria was singing? If they didn't turn on... Well, no, wait. I guess they would have to be heavily implied that Fine turned the moon off without them ever saying it. Because then how else did this girl become a superstar internationally singing only one language unless the entire world now understood every language? The whole Tower of Babel thing.
Right, yeah. What if everyone just didn't notice? That would actually be a little funny there, but
Well, I don't think it's not that they didn't notice. I just think it's not been addressed.
yeah.
I guess I understand French now.
Well, we're about to see how it resolves. With Hibiki being back, just stealing the Gungur right out from her.
Yeah, I mean, how the hell does that affect the whole transform one more time and you'll die thing?
I thought they solved that last time with the laser beam.
If they did, it
we
wasn't
solved
said.
everything by destroying the Symphogear inside of you, but she's still.
Well, I don't have
So
that
she
much.
doesn't have anything inside of her, but she still counts as a fusion, I guess.
I don't have
So
that
she
much.
just has a new property.
I don't have that much more to say. So how about we just get into the next episode?
All right then. So let's just go ahead and see how it all wraps up. This has been Stoneface Reactions, everybody. I'm Griffin. That's Theta, and we'll catch you next time. See you around. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stone-Faced Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?